It was an ordinary summer morning in 1971, when Flight Sierra 1921 took off from a small regional airport in South America. The aircraft was an old Douglas DC-4, carrying 22 passengers and 3 crew members. Its destination, a nearby city less than an hour away. The weather was clear, the radio contact was stable, but shortly after takeoff, the plane disappeared from radar. No distress calls, no debris, no signals. It simply vanished. For weeks, search teams scoured the region, jungles, mountains, and rivers, but not a single trace was ever found. Authorities eventually declared the plane lost, along with all 25 souls on board. Families mourned. The case was closed, but the mystery never faded. Decades passed, and then something impossible happened. In 2011, security guards at an old, abandoned airport on the outskirts of Buenos Aires reported hearing a loud, unfamiliar noise. It sounded like an airplane engine. The airport had been closed for over 20 years. No flights, no operations. Just empty runways and decaying terminals. But that morning, a plane appeared on the runway. Old-fashioned but real. When authorities arrived, they couldn't believe their eyes. The aircraft bore the same registration number as Flight Sierra 1921, the plane that vanished 4 decades earlier. It looked exactly as it did the day it disappeared. The paint was faded but intact. The cockpit instruments were outdated but recognizable. Inside, the seats were empty, except for 22 passports, neatly placed on the seats, all belonging to the missing passengers. But the strangest detail, the fuel gauges showed the plane had barely used any fuel, as if it had only just taken off. There were no signs of forced landing, no damage from crash impact, no bodies, no footprints, nothing to explain how or why the plane reappeared. Investigators were baffled. They checked aviation records, same aircraft, same passengers, same mysterious disappearance from 19... Conspiracy theories erupted. Some claimed the plane entered a time warp or a dimensional rift. Others believed it had been abducted by unknown forces and returned decades later. And some insisted the entire event was a government cover-up. But no explanation satisfied the families. For them, the reappearance wasn't closure. It was a reminder that the world still holds secrets we cannot understand. The abandoned airport was sealed off. The plane was taken away. And the files were quietly locked in classified archive. To this day, no one knows where Flight Sierra 1921 went for 40 years, or how it returned. Empty, silent, frozen in time. A ghost plane, a forgotten runway, and a mystery that refuses to die.